Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to Joyful Living. Today I am telling you all about my capsule wardrobe for my solo trips to Europe. Yes, I said trips. I spent a year traveling in just a carry-on. I went back and forth to Europe multiple times, and what I've got behind me is everything that I packed, and I'm gonna tell you why actually what you wear as a solo traveler could actually be a safety issue. So I'm really glad you're here. Okay, so first of all, you need to know that I am not a fashion vlogger. That is not my thing. I talk about all kinds of fun stuff on this channel, but fashion is just, I like fashion, I like looking good, I like nice clothes, but I'm not very good at it. So that's the first thing I'm gonna tell you. However, I did put a lot of thought into the clothing that I chose when I knew I was gonna be traveling to Europe multiple times as a solo traveler, and here's why. Tourists are targets, okay? So if I wanted to not be a target, I needed to not look like a tourist. And there were several practical ways. I did a lot of research before I went, just kind of about my behavior, you know, making sure I wasn't stopped looking at a map or looking at my phone, that I walked with intention, all of those kinds of things. And I'll cover those in a separate video. But my clothing was important because I wanted to blend. I wanted to look nice, of course, because who doesn't want to look nice? But most importantly, I wanted to look like a local, and I just wanted to look like every other woman walking down the street in Paris or London. Now keep in mind I was in big cities, so I was dressing up slightly more. You will see that a lot in Europe. So that's going to be reflected in what I'm wearing. I didn't wear, you know, athleisure wear. I didn't wear sweats. I didn't, you know, none of that was going on. And I also didn't wear my running shoes except for when I was running. That's not a thing in Europe. And so your footwear really is kind of a dead giveaway too. Now, again, because I'm traveling alone, I'm not talking. So obviously the minute I open my mouth, someone knows I'm not from there. But just walking around the cities, what I wore and blending was kind of like my secret weapon. So I'm going to show you everything that I took. Keep in mind, I only took a carry-on bag, and that was again because I'm typically not, I don't have chauffeurs picking me up. I don't have bellmen, you know, at the curb waiting for me. I am operating under the power of my own arms and my own legs. And so it was very important that I could easily maneuver my bag, have a hand free if I needed to, whatever that needed to look like, without that making me, you know, a potential target as well. And what I have here is literally all that I took. And this was plenty of clothes. You are gonna be wearing things twice, ladies. So I basically took more like undergarments than I needed and maybe a few more like t-shirts than I needed, but everything else was just layered on. And because I went with a color scheme of dark colors and things that didn't, you know, show stains and were wrinkle resistant and all of that, it made it really simple. And I'm telling you, by maybe my third trip over, I could pack in a heartbeat because I knew exactly what clothes were gonna work. So we're gonna start with outerwear. So the thing about outerwear is Europe is just like anywhere, but especially in like fall and spring, the temperature can just go, there's a big span of temperatures in any given day. And the difference from being at home is you're gonna go out early in the morning, you're gonna stay out probably until evening, at least I do when I travel. So hold on, let me show you. So this first item that was just a godsend, and I feel like you just have to have, is this is an Eddie Bauer packable jacket. I'll insert a picture right here of what it looks like when it's packed up. It's basically the size of a little, or like a Chipotle burrito. When it's packed up, it's quite warm, it has a hood. I found that having this with me in my bag was essential because you just never knew when it was gonna rain or it was gonna get chilly. So definitely a packable jacket. Okay, this next piece that was a godsend was kind of a blazer that doubles as a sweater, has a little bit of style to it, right? So it fit in, a dark color, doesn't show stains. You could wear this to the theater, you could wear this out somewhere nice, but it's also got like some stretch to it. It was really comfortable, and you need to have comfortable clothes because you're gonna be walking around. So this is by Hawthorne. I actually got this off of Stitch Fix. That can be a great choice for you if you're building a capsule wardrobe for a trip like this. I'll put my link below, and I think you get a little bit of money, and I think I get a little money, so that's a win-win. So loved this. Then just because I do like to have a little bit of style, I packed this. Now the reason I love this for Europe is because you've got zippered and button pockets or snap pockets. Obviously, it's very difficult for a pickpocket to get into your pocket if it's got a zipper and a snap. I wish that this one had pockets actually on the inside because that's even more secure. But this is very lightweight and just looks cute with jeans, and it's just, again, a little bit more dressed up, and you're a lot less likely to kind of be screaming American tourist. So love this. And then these next two pieces, I didn't always take both of these. I would have chosen one or the other, but I wanted to show you guys both of them. Kind of a longer cardigan, and these kind of double in a couple of different ways. Of course, they can be used as a layering piece. They look cute with all the pants that I brought, but also they're just kind of warm and cozy. And when you're traveling by yourself, obviously I wasn't gonna have room for a big robe. The hotels I stayed in didn't have robes because I'm not fancy. But that's not true. One of them did have a robe. I need to be fair. But having like a lightweight cardigan like this to put on when you're just in the hotel room, it was just nice. It's just nice to have a little bit of a cozy comfort item. So definitely recommend packing a soft, longer cardigan. Two if you can fit it, but definitely one of these. And these both went with everything else that I took. Now I'm moving on to tops and pants. Always taking some leggings that will work with a tunic. They will work under a dress I'm gonna show you. These are from J. Jill. Be careful with the quality on your leggings because leggings really run the gamut and some of them are just not good quality, and you don't wanna take a pair of pants all the way over to Europe and find out that there's a hole in them when you get there. So spend a little bit more money on your leggings. A pair of dark wash jeans. Again, women, especially over 35 in Europe, would not be caught dead in, ripped or torn jeans, even if you bought them that way. So a nice pair of dark wash jeans. I even wore these to the theater, which normally you wouldn't wear jeans to the theater necessarily, but I felt very comfortable. And I wore my little wedge heels and a nice jacket, and it was all good. But dark wash pair of jeans is essential. However, I do not wear jeans on the airplane because for a long haul flight, you do not want to be wearing jeans. I would either wear leggings and this dress I'm going to show you, or my old lady pants. I love my old lady pants. These are from J. Jill. I almost said Old Jill. These are from Old Jill. I think they're actually called travel pants. I'll have to look them up and give you guys the link. They have an elastic waist, otherwise known as buffet pants. They have a wide leg bottom. They look really cute on. I didn't even need to wear any shapewear underneath these, which is great for on an airplane because who wants to be all sucked up? No, that's not airplane worthy for 8 or 9 hours. But I just love the style on these. The fabric is a cotton blend and it's a little bit dressier. So it looks like you're dressed up, but they feel like sweats. So these I wore I think I wore these more than any of the other pants that I took. Definitely recommend a pair like this. Okay, see this dress? This dress is amazing. I actually started calling this dress my museum dress because it has pockets and you can wear it with leggings and some walking boots and a scarf, and it looks put together. This looked great with really any of the cardigan, the blue cardigan. It looks great with this jacket. It looks great with this jacket. It looks great with either of these cardigans. And just, I mean, how can you go wrong with just a basic black long sleeve dress? Good for almost any occasion. Absolutely love this dress. Now, all of the tops go with all of the cardigans, go with all of the pants. So if you're a child of the 70s like me, you remember Garanimals where everything matched everything else? That's basically, this is a grown-up Garanimals wardrobe. So I'm going to show you my tops. This is from Tache, just a really basic black and white stripe. This was very big in France. I saw so many women in stripes. It's just kind of a French woman thing. So having some short sleeve t-shirts and some long sleeve t-shirts that you can layer under everything else is awesome. I also brought a couple of long sleeve t-shirts. Again, be careful with quality. I had this one in black and blue and white, all from J. Jill. I love the fit. I love how comfortable they were. And if anything is gonna need to be, or is gonna get stinky, it's gonna be your t-shirts because you're walking a ton, at least I did, 6, 7, 8 miles a day. So you're gonna wanna make sure you have enough of these, and they fold up so small that you really can take several and still fit everything in your carry-on bag. So t-shirts to layer. And then I had this really cute green tunic, which actually this is getting a little worn. It's almost time to replace it. But this sweater was great with those leggings. It worked great with the jeans. And again, because you don't know what's gonna happen with the weather, this was a great layering piece. And I did love that it had a little bit of color to it. And then this little cardigan from Draper James. This one I wore a lot in Paris. It has just a little bit of style to it with the lace. And then I loved pairing it with this top from Draper James. And again, pack one like fun, colorful thing because everything else is like black and blue and really dark. You do want to feel cute. So having something like this to wear to theater is very appropriate, and it went with almost everything else that I packed. Okay, and then lastly, to talk about scarves. A scarf is a great way to, again, add a pop of color, but I wanted to show you guys this one that went on every trip with me. This is wool. It's from J. Jill. Look how massive this thing is, you guys. It is like, it's huge. So I took this on the airplane, and it's actually, I take it on all my trips. It's a little wrinkled right now because it was balled up in the corner of my bag, but because it's wool, it's really durable. It is really soft, and it's one of those that you can wear a million different ways. But on a cold day, there really is nothing like being able to wrap something around your neck, because that really will help you stay warm. And if you're walking around the city, you don't want to have to cut your day short because you're uncomfortable temperature-wise. So having something like this in your bag is really, really nice. Okay, moving on to my shoes. I kind of obsessed about what to put on my feet. I will tell you that that is the one tip that I agreed with. You do not see European women walking around museums in big running shoes. You do see like Keds or Supergas or Converse. You will see those, and you see a lot of boots just because they're super practical in the city, right? So I'm going to show you what I ended up with. This first pair, I absolutely love. These are rain boots, which you're gonna want. These are by UGG. They are super cute, really comfortable sole. Try on a bunch. It took me probably 3 months, I'm not kidding, to find the perfect boots that felt comfortable on my feet. These are like a dream, and I walked miles and miles and miles in these, and actually the soles of these still look really, really good. So buy a good pair of waterproof boots. Then here are my little sneakers, my little Supergas, which were very comfortable, but they didn't take up a lot of space in my suitcase, and they also didn't scream, I'm an American tourist, so love these. These are a British brand. I'll put these in my Amazon storefront if you're interested. Jennifer Aniston wears these, so I'm just saying. Jennifer Lefforge wears these, and Jennifer Aniston wears these, if you want to look like us. And then lastly, these were my little wedges, and these just had a little bit more style to them. So again, to wear to the theater, to wear to dinner. I like these because they lace up and they were really comfortable. These are actually by Dr. Scholl's. They're suede, so I did spray these with that waterproof stuff so that they didn't get ruined. They were out in the rain a lot, and they still look really, really good. Okay, that's it. That's all I took. So just these few pieces, then my underwear and pajamas and my toiletries, and I was good to go for a week in Europe without even thinking about it. And honestly, I could have gone even longer. Everything that I chose, I felt like it looked appropriate for what I was doing. I didn't stand out. I felt like I was safe and secure. You do all the things you normally do. And again, I'll do a whole nother video on feeling safe when you're a solo traveler in Europe. But you need to go and do it, and you need to not be worried. Take some time as you're planning your travels and think about your clothing. Invest some money so you've got some good quality pieces. Think about packability. Think about how are they going to match with everything else. And then you can enjoy your trip to Europe and not always be thinking about what you're wearing, but instead be thinking about what you're experiencing. And really, isn't that what it's all about? I'm so glad you were here today. If you liked this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love it. I would be honored if you would, and make sure you hit those bell notifications so you don't miss any of my updates. I do new videos every Wednesday, and I hope you're having a great day and that you're finding joy. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.